Okay, we've got about 15 more minutes before the parade actually starts. And if you're joining us now, we are here for the 34th Annual Parade of Lights with the theme, The Hidden Spirit of Christmas. My name is Susan. I'm normally with the Dolores Chamber of Commerce. Today I'm with Mesa Media Productions. And
I'm Connie Coy with Mesa Media Productions.
Go.
And I told Susan earlier, I said, when it's cold out, my mouth doesn't work very well. So I may have to repeat a few things. But I'm a little anxious to get now next to the fire and warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
It certainly does feel good. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Did you share it all with our bittersweet time tonight?
No, I have not yet shared.
Okay.
So, and I can right now. So if you're just joining us, we've had some tragedy happen early this week with Sergeant Michael Moran and his tragic death. So I want to let everybody know at the end of the parade what's going to happen is there's going to be a vehicle that's going to be shrouded. They're going to be at the very end of the parade after everybody else comes through. They're going to stop right in front of our cameras here, and we're going to do a moment of silence. And behind that vehicle is going to be the entire police department and anyone else that would like to support Sergeant Moran. So that's going to happen at the end. I hope you can join us, and we're going to have a moment of silence when that happens.
So it's the spirit of Christmas, the hidden spirit of Christmas. We talk a little bit about that. We asked our interviewees what that meant to them, and that is our theme this year for the 34th Annual Parade of Lights. And, as we talk about it, service, loving one another, reaching out to others, serving one another, that's to me is our hidden spirit of Christmas, what it means to me. And in this time where there is tragedy, it's hard. It's hard for a lot of community members.
Yeah.
It's hard for a lot of people right now.
Yeah.
At the same time, let's let that move us forward into loving one another, watching out for one another, serving one another the best that we can to our ability, and finding out if there's needs and reaching out if you have a need as well.
For me, it's community, and this community has suffered, but we can also come together and help one another and do what needs to be done.
Yes. So we have how many entries, Susan?
Last I heard
67. Sometimes they get one that pops in there. Maybe somebody couldn't make it, so that's about, I think that's a large number, don't you?
Yeah, we always have about 70, 80 floats every year. So, but, like Jerry said, they started with 8 floats back in 1976.
Oh, wow. Yes, I remember her saying that last year now. Yes.
Yeah.
So... that's another part of coming together. That's a part of community, because people want to say, hey, I am part of this community, and that's one way they do show it as well. So we're going to welcome all the floats, and I'm just kind of looking at my notes here. Oh, we do need to go over some things, and we will along the way. I know it doesn't necessarily apply to Facebook watchers, but if you know somebody or whatever that is here, and you can reach out. There is no candy throwing at all. It's a safety issue, okay? We don't want kids running into the street to try to grab that. What else?
Well, Santa's coming in via helicopter.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And while we can't get all the way down there, you'll be able to hear the helicopter.
Yeah.
And he'll come by on a float as well. So
and he's going to land right around Maple Street, and that's where the beginning of the parade is going to be. So if you have not yet gotten yourself to the parade and you're in it, you better get to South Maple. That's where lineup is, and they're going to then go on the north side of the street. They've already closed it off and taken away a lot of the parking here, and then they're going to proceed past us, past the judges that are on Market Street, and then it's going to end on North Park Street.
And one other thing, important thing for our Facebook watchers, if we anticipate, if Susan or I or Jedediah behind the camera here can pick up on any copyrighted music that's coming by in a float, we will either turn down the microphones, mute them, or speak over the top of them, because Facebook will shut us down if that happens, and we don't want it to.
We really don't want that to happen.
We almost have to start over. So bear with us on that, and We want you to be able to see what's going on in our community. I know that a friend of ours has his mom doesn't like to go out in the cold.
Yeah.
So she appreciates so much being able to sit at home in the comfort of her own home and put her feet up.
Yeah, but as I see, the crowd is here and strong.
Oh,
they
yes.
are braving the cold weather, and it is so cool to see people even sitting in the median of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we're thankful and grateful that the weather is decent. It was very iffy yesterday, but it turned into a pretty nice day. Cold, yes. My fingers are frozen. I'm going to have to put them by the fire in a minute here. Susan had the right idea here. So what else have we got? Just a reminder also that the organizers for this year's parade and new chairs are Michelle Morris with Colorado Title and Krista Heaton with REMAX. Terry McCabe is assisting in the transition. She has chaired for the last 15 years. So we thank her for her service to the Parade of Lights as well.
And do we want to thank any of our sponsors coming up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys can just start talking about our sponsors for the line.
Okay, we're going to head to our sponsor list. Let's see. We had Diana Toms with Abundant Life, and she's one of our sponsors. She's a nutrition specialist and really has a heart for the community and in the health of the community.
And she's willing to talk to you about your needs, tell her what's going on, and then she can make recommendations to you as far as supplements and nutrition is concerned. Yeah.
And to the Antique Corral, Cheryl down there. Oh my goodness. There's so many antiques that are placed. It is just fascinating. You could just live there for a few years.
Spend hours. I like the big chickens out front too. So, and
thank you,
ants.
Cheryl, for being one of our sponsors.
Yes.
And Bob's Appliance. We've known Mike at Bob's Appliance and Nikki for quite a few years. They used to help us when we owned the motel. They are great folks, and we want to thank them for being one of our sponsors as well. Who's next?
Burger Boy.
Burger Boy. They didn't want any mention, but we love Burger Boy.
That is the place to go.
Thank you so much, all the folks at Burger Boy for serving up that yummy food for us. We appreciate that as well. Cyan Wireless.
Yes.
Jedediah knows him much more than I do. William, yes. We should have got him over here for an interview, but I don't even know if he's around. So thank you. We have good internet providers in our area because we have our challenges of mountains and trees, etc. So sometimes you have to go with the one that works for you in the area that you live.
Exactly.
So, thank you, William, at Cyan. Dolores State Bank. Appreciate you very much.
Very strong community supporter of everything. And I do hear.
Okay, we're going to take just a
helicopter.
moment here because we're hearing the helicopter, and he's going to be coming around. I think we can go ahead with Dolores State Bank. It's going to take a minute or two for him to get down there. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you to the folks at Dolores State Bank for supporting us in the live stream here. We really appreciate you as well. We had Bill Blackford with Farmers Telecommunications on, and he's fairly new to the area, but the business has been around here for a while, and we thank them for their sponsorship. Fraser's Flooring. If you have flooring needs, you can call them at Fraser's Floorings. Thank you guys as well.
Okay.
Okay, I think Jedediah is getting that on camera.
We do
That's
see a
awesome.
helicopter coming down Main Street, and we believe Santa Claus is on this helicopter. He is flying low.
Oh, my.
Wow. Are we still live? Are we still live? Okay. So that helicopter flew a little too low, and so it kind of blew off our tent. And so we are trying very hard to get that all rearranged before the actual parade starts. So. Okay, that was a very big wind that came from that helicopter. Kind of blew everything along with a bunch of dust and rocks at us. Thank you, Jake. Okay, and we had a sandwich board somewhere that disappeared. Well, that was exciting. So Santa came by and gave us a really big welcome to us in his helicopter. And we are trying to get ourselves together again before the 6 o'clock start. But he is now in the process of landing on South Maple Street. Over there. Yep, and so he knocked down our tent here, and so we're trying to get that all back together before the parade starts. Got that?
Yeah, can you pull that in back?
Pull the whole thing back. Yeah. Okay, looks like my sandwich board is coming back in now. It looks like that really flew a long way away here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, that was my cheat sheet of all the float numbers and who's where. So, yes, I think we're pretty much put back together again. Okay, and if you're joining us now, thank you. Thank you for joining us for the Parade of Lights hosted by the Board of Realtors. This year's theme is the Hidden Spirit of Christmas. So we're hoping to see a lot of floats this year, being able to reflect that theme. And we've asked a few community members earlier what that theme meant to them. And so a lot of it came down to community and giving and God and what we can do for each other. So it was good to hear all of what they felt like was the hidden spirit of Christmas. This year's judges is a little bit different than prior years. We actually have fifth graders as the judges for this year's parade. They consist of different schools around the area, so 6 different schools have brought in some of their students, and they're going to be judging on different characteristics of, the theme and how beautiful their arrangement was and different things like that. And so they're going to be stopping, they're going to be located at Market and Main Street, and we are located right now in front of the Cortez Chamber of Commerce. A big shout out to Adam Kennedy and all the board at the Cortez Chamber for helping us provide internet and usage of this space for the Parade of Lights. And it's getting chilly here, so if you haven't arrived yet, make sure you dress warmly. The north side of Main Street is closed as we allow the vehicles to come through. They're going to be starting at Maple Street where lineup is. Coming down the north side, they are not allowed to throw candy, so just so you know, they can walk through and hand out candy to all the kids, and I think there's a lot of kids here waiting for that candy. And then they're going to continue down through. Last year, I got a lot of candy given to me on screen, so I'm hoping.
Hey.
Oh, and Santa has been dropped off.
I guess we're going to roll the countdown.
Okay.
Yeah, if he comes back this way, we better go down the floor.
Yeah, this time I think Santa's ride is a little bit higher up and isn't going to give us that wind that he did the last time.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we're okay this time.
Woo, that was pretty crazy.
5-minute countdown.
Okay.
We're going to roll the sponsor video and then we'll start again.
Okay.
So we can stop talking.
We're about 5 minutes. Oh, we're about 5 minutes out from the parade.
Susan, I have lost a list, the orange list.
Yeah.
It blew into the stratosphere somewhere, so
Well,
I
I
might
think
have to have you
we're
help
good
me
on.
out.
abundant life. I have had my store in this community for 42 years, teaching the value of good nutrition and living a healthy lifestyle, how that contributes to healthier and happier, kinder and more compassionate people on this earth. And that is my gift that I bring. And I thank you for your support, and God bless you. Have a beautiful day.
Guys, you're going to have to stay that way of the cones, okay? Please, thank you.
Hey, you guys can't stand there.
Yes.
Think about here over, please. I'm so sorry.
Anna, guys.
You're blocking the camera. We need you guys to push over there. There's a camera right behind you here pointing this way. You can't block that camera. That's okay. Are we live? Okay, we are now live.
We're here on Facebook. I'm Connie Coy with Mesa Media Productions.
And I'm Susan Lisak, normally with the Dolores Chamber of Commerce, but helping out Mesa Media Productions tonight.
And we are here for the 34th Annual Parade of Lights. And we're just getting started. It's a beautiful night, and the floats are on their way.
And first up is Santa Claus. Look at that beautiful old antique fire truck here.
And there is, yes,
Cortez
Santa just
Volunteer
came in on
Fire
a
Department.
helicopter.
And the flag that he's carrying is the blue line. Oh, and it looks like his reindeer is behind him.
They've got quite a few
Cortez
lights
Fire
out there.
Protection District.
Cortez Fire, beautiful.
Okay.
It looks like they have several vehicles.
Yep. There's the ambulance. And this is Southwest Health Systems, EMS.
And I'm sure all the kids love the sirens.
Yep.
And all the noise.
Okay. Looks like there's some sort of house on the top of this fire engine here.
Engine number 33.
From Louis Areola.
Looks like we've got a little pause here before the next one comes by. Just a reminder, there's no candy throwing. I know that it doesn't apply to Facebook, but it's a safety issue, and we just want to be watchful of everybody out there. So we have some. Oh, here comes. It looks like a firefighter
handing out candy. Oh, and look at that Tonka truck.
Oh,
I wish I had one that big.
That's a beautiful Tonka truck.
Wow. Okay, Lewis Areola Fire Department is now here. Next up is Dolores Fire and Rescue with their fire engine.
Dolores Fire, yes.
There we go.
We appreciate all our emergency services folks as well.
Yep, looks like another Southwest EMS.
The kids are anxious to get them to make some noise.
Now we have Mankus.
Thank you, Mankus.
Smoke detectors do save lives. Okay, and another
Cortez
fire
Fire.
engine with Cortez Fire and Rescue. There's Roy Wilkinson, the fire chief. Next up is Dove Creek Volunteer Ambulance.
The kids are loving that.
Pleasant View has another fire engine coming through. Connie, you'll notice a lot of them are carrying blue lights or blue flags,
Yes.
and that's to honor Sergeant Moran.
Yes. And we'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later
As we get
here
towards
as well.
the end, yeah.
Once again, we want to thank all our emergency services folks, our EMT, our police force, our sheriff's department, etc., fire department. They are here to serve, and we appreciate them so much.
Okay.
I'm not seeing a sign. What do you see
Pleasant
there?
View Fire and Rescue. That's their off-road.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Next up, Pleasant View again with one of their command trucks. Okay. United Search and Rescue, Montezuma County. They have K-9 units, and if you get lost in Montezuma County, they are here to help you.
And they've got some music coming out of the back of the vehicle there.
Wow. Now we've got a Humvee coming through with a snowman sticking out the back. Okay, Four Corners Board of Realtors is up next.
This is our MCHS Panther
And the
Band.
band. I love to hear marching bands come through parades. Merry Christmas.
to you as well. Thanks for joining us. Our kids, our future.
Yep. Montezuma Cortez High School.
And there are lots of them. Wow.
Yes.
That's
I love the
awesome.
drummers. And look, all the drums are lit up. That's cool.
And we appreciate the teachers that teach the kids.
And it's good that we still have a marching band in school. I think
yes.
it's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have a little pause right here. We want to thank the Four Corners Board of Realtors for putting on the 34th annual Parade of Lights. And I know the community, you can tell, I know you can't see them all, but the streets are lined with people,
Yes.
Families, on this side and that side and wherever and beyond. All, I don't know, what is this, about a mile long?
I would say so,
Susan?
yeah.
Yeah, a mile-long stretch of floats that will be coming through, and crowds that are lining the streets.
And the kids are ready to get all that candy that's
Yes.
being given out tonight.
Yes.
So they started this parade in 1976, and we heard from Jerry Parker earlier that 8 floats was the very first Parade of Lights here in Cortez,
What a
Colorado.
tradition they've kept up here as well. And I guess I don't know about a lot of other communities, but very proud of the community here. So they love doing this, and everybody turns out for it. And if you can't, that's why we're here. If you can't come and it's too cold for you, you can sit home and watch it live on Facebook. But we sure enjoy. We did have a fun moment there when the helicopter was bringing in Santa, and we had the blades, the propellers just blow everything everywhere. But
Our whole tent kind of got upended, and
Yeah.
all of our stuff just kind of blew that way.
We did okay. We're still here, right?
There you go.
We'll have to talk to them about next year.
Santa
though.
made a very grand entrance. Let's just say
Yes,
that.
That was a grand entrance.
Okay.
And what we're seeing is them handing candy because they don't want them throwing it. They don't want the kids running out into the streets. But they're very
Okay.
anxious to get some. So
Yep. Looks like this is the port of entry coming through with their vehicle.
and I can't. Southwest Health Systems there. I
Yep.
can't quite read.
This is the Public Health Department. And looks like that's the Women, Infant, Children, the WIC bus.
Yes, WIC
coming through.
program.
Okay, looks like we've got some ATVs and wagons coming up next. Jeter four-wheeler is coming through next. And looks like they've got a lot of four-wheel options. ATVs, wagons. We have a little mini Jeep pulling a wagon.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah.
And that's, and you see that one, Susan?
Yep.
M64?
The next one is Grace Fellowship coming
Grace
through
Fellowship.
with their interpretation of the hidden spirit of Christmas.
Beautiful lights. Sharing the message.
I hope that's not a real baby in there.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
But you know, Jedediah was going to shave his beard off, but he has to keep it to be in a play in a couple of weeks.
Spray paint that white for Santa?
Yeah. Oh, he was going to do that tonight. What happened?
Yeah. Looks like John Deere is up next. Aw, look at that caterpillar.
Oh,
The caterpillar
adorable.
train is here.
Adorable.
I used to love to ride that as a kid.
Well, I wonder why they don't have anybody in there. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I see a blow-up Grinch approaching us next.
I see a Grinch. Is that a
Yep.
Grinch or is that a Santa?
It's
I
a
can't-
Grinch acting as Santa, apparently. Maybe he found his heart by this
That's
point.
not fair.
So this is Next Generation Dancers coming through.
Oh. Hi, guys. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Merry Christmas. Okay, another tractor coming through.
A John Deere tractor.
And this one is Tim Cook on his John Deere tractor.
And you know, one thing I didn't mention, I don't know if you did, and that is our judges this year.
I did.
Are fifth graders from 6 county schools.
Yep.
Yes.
And they're located on Market, and they've been tasked to figure out who's the best in their interpretation of the hidden spirit of Christmas.
In different categories as well. So.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Colorado Division of Fire and Prevention is coming through.
Followed by a Santa.
Santa.
Oh, the kids love that, don't they? And here comes the Pinion Project, Susan.
Okay, Pinion Project.
Family Resource Center. They do a great job in the our county, and there's lots of needs out there, and they try to meet those needs.
Yeah, so many community programs
Yes.
that they fund, and they help with everything around here. And looks like they're all wearing halos.
Oh. Are they trying to tell Santa they've been good or something?
I don't know.
Maybe?
It looks like they're floating on a cloud.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
to you
Christmas.
too.
Okay, C10. That is Dream Catchers, teepees, tents, and events coming through. And yes, they do have teepees, tents going there with Santa in the back with some kids. They say the joy of togetherness unites us all on the back of one of their tents.
Yes, and the word that you used earlier, Susan, community, really says it a lot about what the hidden spirit of Christmas means to us, and probably a lot of people, about being there for one another. Community.
Yeah. Okay, I see a inflatable duck on float number 67, which is Kiwanis Club.
So we're probably going to turn our mics down a little bit.
Okay, we turned down our mics and muted them just because some of the music here, if it's copyrighted, we'll get kicked out of Facebook Live, and so we don't want that to happen.
We're trying
but
to...
Kiwanis is here.
And I see a rubber ducky on top.
Yeah,
there.
Dolores High School cheerleaders are up next. The Dolores Bear is here in Christmas theme. Okay.
Ute Mountain.
Ute Mountain.
Security for the Ute Mountain Casino and Hotel.
Oh, wow. Look at that float.
Wow, yes. They're right ahead of a beautiful float. My goodness.
Yep. And I do hear some Christmas music coming up.
Okay. That was a great float. We had to mute for a second there because of some possible copyrighted music, so bear with us when we need to do that. So this is also part of the Ute Mountain post number 75.
With the American Legion, yeah.
Oh, American Legion, yes. Yeah. Didn't see it all. There's a blow-up.
Uncle
eagle.
Sam.
Uncle Sam.
And an eagle.
Very, very patriotic. And we have some live music here coming up.
Okay, another marching band coming up here. I know her.
Great job.
I love
I do too.
Marching bands.
No, we're not done yet.
Nope.
First National Bank, Cortez, Colorado.
And I think that was support for the MCHS band.
Oh, I see. Sponsors.
Yep.
There's loaded with
look
sponsors.
Look at all.
And speaking of sponsors, when we see a little break as well, we'll continue with them, Susan, because I know I didn't get through a verbal list of all of them.
I think we got maybe halfway done.
Some more of our MCHS sponsors. So we want to keep going. Let's see. G. Will Liquors. They're one of our sponsors. We want to thank them very much. And we did also an interview, Susan did, with Los Miramontes Lavender Farm. And it's just fascinating to me the uses they start doing with lavender.
Culinary and cosmetic. And they had a U-Pick event this year that was so successful. I saw so many family photos in lavender fields. It was amazing.
And I want to go. And I want to go visit, and I want to go just smell the lavender.
Well, if you need lavender, they're going to be at the Winter Farmers Market at Four Seasons, and that happens every Saturday.
And we want to thank them for being one of our sponsors as well. NetForce PC, another internet provider in our area. We want to thank them for being
And they also
sponsor.
provide internet security.
Internet security.
Yes.
I stand corrected.
Yes.
And
so if you want to make sure that you don't get hit by all those spammers out there trying to take down your systems, NetForce PC is the one to talk to.
Awesome. Then there's Herman Chupp down at Pre-Owned Cars and Trucks, and we want to thank him for his sponsorship as well. And I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to let Susan go through the rest of the list there.
Our next thank you goes to Slavens. Slavens has been a community support member for decades here. You know, it's a family-owned thing, and they have done so much for our community. But looks like we're back to our parade. Escalante Shrine Club is passing us right now, and they're giving out candy. Look at that. Okay, our next one we'd like to thank is
And I
Wiggy
didn't
Wash.
sneeze.
Oh, you didn't sneeze. So Wiggy Wash.
Wiggy Wash. Do you know that my husband and I think son goes and another friend goes? They just love Wiggy Wash. They love the service they provide.
Yeah.
And they're so appreciative to be able to just scoot right on through in the service that they get.
And they just opened this year. And they have
Yes.
monthly passes or just single time uses,
Yes.
vacuums, everything.
So we appreciate your sponsorship as well. Yellow card, Country Wines. Susan, take it away.
Well, I think actually we need to get back to the
I
parade.
think we will, and then
we'll
we'll
get
come
back to
back
Yellow
to you.
Card. So next is Sunshine Rides Southwest. They just took over this area. So
You sound like you know more about Sunshine Rides. So what do they provide? It's not a taxi service. It is a taxi service.
Taxi service.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. So if you need a ride or to run errands and you don't have a vehicle, Sunshine Rides is there for you.
And I'm not seeing a tag on this one. Oh, it's
But I see-
Sunshine Rides. Look at that boat.
I see a big boat.
Oh, thank
Did you know Santa was a
sweetheart.
sailor? Look at
Appreciate it. Look at that.
With a pirate flag. Santa with a pirate flag.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so Sunshine Rides took over Cortez Cab Company.
I didn't know that. You
Yep.
are just have a plethora of information in that brain of yours, and I so appreciate it.
And look at that phone number, 970-777-7777. That's an easy number to remember for Sunshine
really
Rides.
Easy number to remember.
Okay, now we've got a big truck coming through.
This is a full-size semi.
Yeah. And looks like this is Colorado title.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
And long. So
Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit
bit
more.
more.
That was
Colorado
last year's
title.
theme, wasn't it? We might need to mute our music for the music. Okay. If you're just joining us, we are live on Facebook with the Parade of Lights through Mesa Media Productions. I'm Susan with the Dolores Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Connie Coy with Mesa Media, and we just love coming out here and getting to bring this to you live. You know, we're not the big time, but we're a small community, and we just love what we do. We
And
have a lot
Mesa
of
Media
fun.
does so much for the community as well. So, you know, we are at different events throughout the year. And so if you need our help, please contact
That's right.
us.
We do a lot of live streaming and for different types of things. So,
We have the Girl Scouts out next.
oh yes, yes, love the Girl Scouts. Merry
so there
Christmas
is
to you
we
too
need
as
more
well.
love towards each other. So that's what the Girl
Oh,
Scouts thinks
beautiful,
is the hidden
beautiful.
spirit of Christmas. Oh,
Cookie dealer.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
I
wearing a
love
shirt
it.
that says Cookie Dealer. Yes, they are. And February
Yes,
is when
they
they
are.
start.
Oh, that's great. Love those cookies. Gotta pace myself though.
Okay, next up is the Battle Rock Charter School coming through.
We got our own private
So every
dance
once in a
troupe
while-
here.
We do need to mute our mics because of the music, and we don't want to get into any copyright infringement and have Facebook kick us off the live feed. We do see some Christmas dancers here. Okay, look at this beautiful float. There are people having dinner, it looks like.
Sitting at the table together. Merry Christmas to you.
Maybe their hidden spirit of Christmas is being a family.
Family
Yep.
together. Family and friends.
Okay, Cortez Dental is up next.
Yeah,
and they have a horse and
carriage. It's a
carriage.
love-hate relationship with our dentists. We need them. Thank you.
Aww.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That is beautiful. It is a beautiful evening in Cortez, Colorado. If you're not here, you will see the streets lined up and down with people in the medians walking through, handing out candy during the parade. Next up, Kiva Montessori Charter School is here. Looks like they've got some bikes that they're riding along with a sleigh on the back of their float.
Cool bikes.
And next is Habitat for Humanity. I
Yes.
love their restore. If
There's
you ever need to donate your stuff.
And which I do a lot of, really, because I know that somebody else can use it. So
Miss Heidi! I always love candy.
We always love candy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, M&Ms.
We should put that out there. Just throw M&Ms at our feet.
There we go. I'll pick it up later, I promise. Okay, let's see who's next. C4. Ace's Auto is coming through, and looks like they've got a whole reindeer getup with Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, I want to be one of those kids on top of that. That looks fun.
Oh, my goodness. They're on the sleigh. The front end of the sleigh.
The sleigh
They're
tractor.
driving the sleigh. I don't know. You got a driver's license yet, huh? That looks like a lot of fun.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, Ute Mountain Ute Royalty is up next.
say it again.
Ute Mountain Ute Royalty.
Oh, very nice. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. They've got a Christmas tree and a teepee in the back, looks like with some red lights for a fire.
Oh, that's a neat way to do a fire. Yes. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I love when I see the horses.
They're the strong and silent type.
Yes, and you can see all the kids are so excited. They're
Yeah,
screaming,
yeah.
horsey, horsey. Okay. Wendy Wagant is coming through on her ATV. And I think this is also part of her.
Ah, okay.
Get up. Oh, a removable
Uh-oh.
Christmas tree.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. 44. That was Carmen Phelps that just came through in that truck. Okay, this one looks like a white float coming up with lots of balloons.
Middle school.
Middle school cheer.
Oh, let's look for the... Boy, they're cheering it on
Yeah.
already. Good for them.
Looks like a silver and gold Christmas theme.
They've got some spirit there.
Yep.
Maybe
Okay.
hear some music, Susan.
The Valley RHC is coming through right now. So I think it's the Valley. There we go. There we go.
I wish I was a kid again
Yep.
to ride the floats.
So the Valley is a rehabilitation and healthcare center. Okay, next up is Innovation Medical Group.
Oh. And they have an adorable little float attached here.
Oh, it's a Christmas cactus.
Yes, it sure is.
And their tree is made up of blown up medical gloves.
I saw that.
Here we go.
Very cool.
Okay, next up is Buckskin Bar.
And where is the Buckskin Bar?
I honestly don't know. I think it's right there. That is their bar. It is a mobile bar.
A mobile bar.
Look at that.
No, that's
Are you serving
great.
cocktails? There we go.
Love it. We'll meet up with you when we're all done here. Okay, thanks so much.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
Ooh, candy.
Thank
We
you.
love candy. Thank you. Okay.
C23, and who's this, Susan?
Hackett Electric.
Ah, Hackett Electric, yes.
And that looks like a new addition.
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
One of our local electric companies.
Mm-hmm.
Of which we
24-hour
have several.
service.
And
Oh.
Susan, just a quick back to Yellow Car Country Wines, of which you are a business partner.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
love
so
Yellow Car
we
Country
opened our
Wines.
new location mid-July down on South Broadway. And so it was wonderful getting the new location. We've been doing wine slushies. And for the Christmas season, we're going to be doing hot spiced wine, which is called
So,
Blue Vine in Germany.
Come on down. There you have a tasting
Tasting room, glasses, bottles.
and a flight of 5.
Yes.
And that you can taste different ones.
Next
Find out
up,
what you like.
this is Wilson Services Diversified coming through.
I can't quite see up at the top.
It's Santa and a Christmas tree. Oh, look at the smiley face on the back
And
of their truck.
the smiley face. And I don't want to forget the Station Boutique. They are one of our sponsors as well. And I have yet to go in the store, and I'm so anxious to go. They got stuff, and I want to go shopping.
Okay, looks like we might have to mute on this one because of the music. And this one is the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints coming through.
And sorry about having to mute sometimes. If it's copyrighted, we just have to do that and not run into infringement.
Next is Body by Design.
Whoa! And they're working out on there. Look at
Yep.
that. The kiddos.
So
That's
their hidden
awesome.
spirit of Christmas is working out.
Well, that comes after the holidays, so you.
Yeah, after you gain your 15 extra pounds for the season. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Cortez BMX is now coming through.
Oh, the bikes are decorated as well.
Yep. Have you ever been to a BMX?
I have not.
It is fun to watch them go down. Boom.
Well, I've probably seen it on TV or
And
a video or
coordinating all the
something.
stuff going up
Yeah.
and down. Yeah,
They're
it's
like
amazing.
a
It
little
takes
bit-
some skill because
Yeah.
I'd be wiped out immediately.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yes. But they even the little guys, they look good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
With some sponsors, we got a little.
Okay, we're going to go back to thanking some of our sponsors for sponsoring the parade, the video live stream for Mesa Media Productions. Abundant Life, Antique Corral, Bob's Appliance, Burger Boy, Cyan Wireless, and do we have a float number on this one?
This is also part of
part
Cortez
of the BMX.
BMX,
Okay.
yep.
Dolores State Bank, Farmers Telecommunications, Fraser's Flooring. There goes that mouth again. It's cold. My mouth doesn't work. G. Will Liquors, thank you. Los Miramontes Lavender Farm, Net Forest PC, Pre-Owned Cars and Trucks, Slavens, Wiggy Wash, Yellow Car, and the Station Boutique. And we're going to go back to our floats right here. Thank you, sponsors. We appreciate all of you.
Next is Cortez FFA. They've got some big presents going on.
Ooh. Are one of those for me? The presents for me? Oh, thank you.
Okay. Number 22 is DJPA.
Whoa.
DJPA coming through. PA Jackson.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, DJ.
Merry Christmas.
He almost got a little squished.
I don't know about all that.
Okay. Next is Cynthia Robeson coming through. Okay, next up is Jeremy Reed for 22nd Judicial District Attorney. Merry Christmas. And he is flying some flags for Sergeant Moran. Next up, we have the Wade Agency.
The Wade Agency.
Yep. And they are part of American Family Insurance.
I see the sign here. Yes. Merry
If you
Christmas.
need advice on what to insure, when, where, and how, you can contact American Family
call.
Insurance.
Yes.
Oh, looks like the next
are
one.
packed in there. They look so realistic.
Okay. Looks like we have a projector going on the next one. With the hidden, and looks like they're watching the hidden meeting of Christmas. 74 is Wimspire CPA.
And they are also honoring Sergeant Michael Moran as well.
And if you don't know, at the end of the parade, they're going to do a special honor for Sergeant Moran when tragedy struck earlier this week. And so they're going to have a special car shrouded and have the police department as a back escort for him.
So we will pause, and I don't know that it can all pause around us, but we will do our part in just that time of silence in respect.
Okay. Next up is Whole Family Legal.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, and they have a sign that says, "Do you see what I see?" Okay, Montezuma County 4-H is up.
Oh.
Yep.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
And their reindeer are moving with Santa. We love the 4-H.
Great program for our future farmers of America. Anything to get our kids into the nature or the aspect of
Next up
life.
is Teddy Bear Preschool.
Oh, look at
Look at that, how cute.
Aren't they so cute?
It's a Peanuts theme.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
I see Peanuts theme. Awesome.
Oh, look at this tiny miniature
Oh, my
horse.
goodness. Oh, my
Oh, is that
goodness.
so adorable?
That's a little guy.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that's war paint miniatures coming through there.
Say it again. War
paint.
miniatures.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna sit down for a few
Okay.
and cuddle up to the fire.
Next up, we have the Cortez Church of the Nazarene coming through.
Merry
And
Christmas.
they have a banner that
Hey,
says,
Mark.
"We give because he gave."
Good. Beautiful float. Hey, Merry Christmas, you all. Merry Christmas.
Maybe that is his hidden spirit of Christmas,
That
is
could be,
Thanksgiving.
yes. Ah,
Candy!
being thankful. And can you see that number there, Susan?
Yep. It looks like it's Four Corners Dancers. Oh, and I
can-
think they're
yes.
square dancing.
Look at that.
On the back of the float.
They can do that while it's moving.
I would be so completely dizzy.
I know.
But if you want to learn how to square dance, Four Corners Dancers is who you contact.
It's a great activity.
Okay, sponsors.
Sponsors! We're going to go back to our sponsors again. Thank you, Abundant Life, for sponsoring. Okay.
Okay.
To get back to, they don't have a sign? Are they part of? Ah. This is in honor of our lost officer. Very patriotic front of the truck here.
Looks like Concrete Pumping Specialties is coming through right now. I do see a lot of police lights at the end. So just so you know, in just a few minutes, as we get towards the end of the parade, we're going to have a special tribute to Sergeant Mike Moran. This is also with concrete pumping specialists. Okay, this is Lewis Areola Elementary.
Lewis Areola Elementary School. And that's got, I think, about the whole school on there.
Yeah. And looks like they are also paying tribute in loving memory of Sergeant Mike Moran. And happy Halloween to you as well.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay, looks like IFA is up next.
Okay.
Did you know that IFA does custom spreading and spraying? That's interesting. And this year, IFA put 3 vehicles in the float.
3 vehicles. That's a commitment.
Okay, I'm seeing Cortez Panthers.
I see sponsors on there as well. Yes.
Yeah, this is Montezuma Cortez softball.
Softball.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
And they have home is my favorite base. Look at that.
Awesome. That's a hidden spirit of Christmas. Be careful. Be careful.
Okay, next up we have Ute Mountain Farm and Ranch.
With a tractor and Santa's driving it. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas.
This is the Colorado Fallen Hero Foundation. They're the organization that came in as soon as the tragedy struck to help us get through the funeral arrangements.
This is the start of, probably the start of the lineup.
Yes.
Okay. So,
and we're going to be doing a moment of silence here.
We're going to pause as the police escort the vehicle that was Sergeant Michael Moran's.
They've got a shroud on each side of the vehicle. And following his vehicle are all the brothers and sisters of the Cortez Police Department. I think they have every vehicle in their arsenal in this parade tonight. A quick thank you to the Durango Police Department for helping with traffic control so that all the Cortez PD could participate at the end of this parade to honor Sergeant Moran.
It's a beautiful tribute, beautiful honor.
We're still waiting on final details for the funeral arrangements for Sergeant Moran. We're hoping to hear in the next day or two what that's going to happen. The Law Enforcement Wives Club are working on a fundraiser dinner that's going to be on December 10th at the Montezuma County Annex, and that's going to be a chili fundraiser. So stay tuned for more details on that.
And Mesa Media will happily post as they see things that the county, the city put, people put out. So we'll forward it on. And we do want to say once again, thank you to all our emergency personnel that serve in various capacities and different aspects for our community, our county, this area. And they also serve in others when they're called upon. So we want to thank them as well. Rico Marshall has come in. And my understanding was Sergeant Moran was a canine trainer as well. Yes.
And he just recently lost his canine Otto.
Oh. And they are a community in themselves within the community, as they are a brotherhood, sisterhood in how they serve. We're still here, yes. Can you hear us?
Yep. Turn down the camera microphone freeze.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still more vehicles coming. It's a huge show of support.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like we are now coming to the end.
Okay, this is the last vehicle.
Thank you so much to the community of Cortez.
All right. So you girls. Yeah, just start talking about signing out. Everybody's headed out.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us this year. Mesa Media Productions for the live stream of the 34th annual parade. We just finished up with a somber moment for our community as we lost Sergeant Michael Moran in a tragic shooting. And there was a great show of support for him here in the community. I'm Connie Coy.
And I'm Susan Lisak.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Hello, this is Diana with The Abundant Life. I have had my store in this community for 42 years, teaching the value of good nutrition and living a healthy lifestyle, how that contributes to healthier and happier, kinder and more compassionate people on this earth. And that is my gift that I bring. And I thank you for your support, and God bless you. Have a beautiful day.